Whoa.
I'm going to share Zara's birth story with you later, which is super dramatic.
Maybe it could be like Maria when she goes like sing the on a bike. The deer, a female deer, raindrop on sun.
Good morning! Today is a very special day.
Which is my birthday.
Oh, and how old is my littlest baby today?
4.
4 is so big and grown up, Zaza. So we need to go downstairs. We need to go downstairs and see if you've got any presents for being 4. But first, what do we need to say to the people on YouTube? If you're new here,
Welcome, please subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when we post more videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m.
Thank you. I think you've waited long enough. Shall we go downstairs and see everybody?
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away? Show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights.
Whoa!
Why
Look! Zaza!
What have you got, Zaza?
It's a rainbow 4. I know. And rainbow stars, cool.
And Zara, what's your favourite colour?
Blue. No, it's a
But
rainbow.
hang on. What was the colour you said was your favourite colour?
Blue. Rainbow.
You did. You said rainbow. That's why you got a rainbow blue. And what does it say on the board? Zaza, what's it say on the board?
Shall I help you, Zaza? Happy 4th birthday, Zara. Huh? Happy 4th birthday, Zara.
Zara, would you like some presents, or would you like to give your siblings, your brothers and sisters,
I wouldn't mind.
presents first? Oh, well, that's very kind.
Yeah.
Right, so
Just like I did.
give the little greeny one with the unicorns on it to Bella,
Thank you, Zaza.
and then give the white one to William.
Wait, one to Will. One to me.
And Dylan's got a virtual
So kind.
voucher type gift,
And then all of the others.
which I will organise with you later, dear.
Something. And what this is something. Whoa. I know what this is. Hey, I got this. Oh, wow, look. Minnie Mouse. Not Minnie Mouse. Figures.
Oh.
I have Minnie with a... I got Disney Toy Box Minnie. But look, Bella. Whoa. I got her. Hey, you got Minnie like me. You got Minnie and the kitty cat like me. Now you have full toy box collection, Zara.
Wow. So you can play toy box figures all together.
And I also have Bo Peep. She could borrow my Bo Peep.
That's right. You've got a toy box Bo Peep, haven't you? And you've got a lot of toy box Star Wars figures, well? Is that right?
Yeah,
Maybe you could get the toy box figures.
I've
and play
actually
them all
got most
together.
of them that you can actually get.
Wow. Who's your favourite, Zaza? Which one?
Only one or two more ships to collect.
I like Minnie
And a
too.
few more.
Would you
I
like-
like Minnie.
This is another present. Zaza? Another present from Mummy and Daddy?
Thank you, Then open this, Zaza.
What you got, Zaza?
A frozen helmet.
Oh.
That must mean I have a frozen body.
Oh, well, we'll go and see in a minute,
Zaza,
shall we?
look.
Would you like to open some cards
This
first?
is from me. Yes, please. Thank you very much, Bella.
Bella wrote that all by herself. Do you need help?
Yes. Bella's the strongest. And this is why I've been waiting. Is there a bike? Where's your
maybe.
favorite princess? Look, I picked this one because it has the cake. Do you want to open it? Oh, it looks so beautiful. I didn't do these. These were just there.
Would you like
the
some
colouring
cards?
things.
This one's from Mummy and Daddy. What have you got, Wells?
It says to Zara, happy birthday. Did you
Are
do
they
the
books? You
rainbow
need
heart?
to
Love
You've been
berries.
reading loads.
Did you know that I loved rainbows so much? There's a weakness. I really love your balloons, Zaza.
I mean,
I
This is cool,
open
isn't
this
it?
now. Play with them if you want.
If you would like to open those books, of course you can, Will.
This birthday's really good already. Who's this from?
Oh, let's have a look. That one's from Mummy and Daddy, because that's Mummy's writing.
But which one card did you give me?
You have to open it and have a look. Do you like your Minnie Mouse balls?
Yeah.
Can we see?
I don't know where to put it though if the bits go loose or something.
Well,
I think it's frozen. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's frozen. Whoa, nice purple.
Wow.
It's frozen.
And whose beautiful face is on there?
Me.
Wow.
Mine.
What a beautiful face. Can I see the beautiful face? Show me your beautiful face. Your real
You're
beautiful
both
face.
You're wearing both of the princess crowns.
2 more cards, and then we've got some presents that have been posted to you.
Hooray, more presents.
Hooray, more
I love presents. Yeah. So you could have a go with my mini if you want to. If it's action, definitely. It is action. It is? Yeah. Oh my gosh. You're so lucky you got one of those. Now I can see more action figures that are available. Stitch Mickey. Yeah, they're available too. Stitch and Mickey, you might want Stitch. Puzzle and Sleeping Beauty and Jasmine.
Who's that from?
I'm gonna go and ask.
Can you read it? Can you ask William to help you read it?
From?
Dream big on your birthday, Zara. To Zara, happy birthday. Love, William.
That's love from William. How about this one, look?
Me. It's from. Look at all the nice pictures. Is it from me?
Your face.
Is it from me
Yes.
or for you?
For you.
From me.
balloons.
You all have pink balloons. Okay. Some of them are golden. What? Look, some of them are golden sparkles and they all have pink strings.
That one says Magical Sister on it. Do you know who that's from?
It's from Dylan. Dylan?
Hey, Bella, you just found yourself half floating.
Right, Bella, can you pass me those 2 presents over there, please? Now, this one is from Auntie Emma. She posted this one to you.
I can do it. I know what it is. Pink! The pink set of stuff. A pink doll! Can I have a go
she
too when
is
I want? Can I have a go,
beautiful.
Zaza?
Amazing, Zara.
Daddy! He's opening my toy box.
Sweet lucky. So lucky, Zara.
You're so lucky you
perfect.
even have a daddy. I want this present.
Now, this one is from Reese and Lydia and Sophia and Matilda.
I know this. The pink dressing up.
Which costume is that?
I want. Is that? Look.
Which film is that from?
Jasmine.
From Jasmine, indeed. And which song does she sing when she wears that?
Speechless, I think.
Can you sing Speechless for Mummy?
I want to put this on first.
You want to put it on first? Okay. Oh, okay, you just go for it. Okay, Dylan, can you help us? Just go for it. Just. Quick, urgent! Ah!
Sure there's a way of doing this.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, it's on sideways. My
Stop
goodness.
turning.
Right, are we in? Oh my goodness, Sarah. Oh wow, that is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Can you sing the song? What did she sing?
Well, speechless.
Can you just sing Speechless?
Speechless. Speechless.
Oh, beautiful.
Whoa, the best card ever.
Oh my goodness. Look, Nanny's giving you a Tinkerbell card.
I got everything Tinkerbell. I love Tinkerbell stuff. Daddy, are you finished?
I thought it was.
Oh, Daddy's going to do a good job. Oh, Zara, look. I forgot this card.
Delivery.
The second
Oh, wow. Have a look at that.
It's your name, the different ways that in your name to make Tinkerbell.
Oh, my
I had
goodness.
one. I had one, but it was Belle. Kitty, I'm in Minnie's boutique. I am Mickey. Mickey, I love you.
Right, Jasmine, shall we go and see if there's anything in the dining room?
Yes, please.
Careful.
Sorry.
Go on.
It's Okay, Daddy can take that box. You can see what's in here.
Looks like a bike.
It is a bike that she can put pedals. We can put pedals onto when she's ready.
My bike. Got it. Pretty sure.
In that chair.
Look.
What do you think, Zaza?
I can pedal already. I know.
No, you meant to push.
Well,
You meant
we
to
haven't.
push your feet.
Daddy hasn't put the pedals on yet, so you can have a go with it like a balance bike.
Yeah, you meant to push your
And then
feet.
when you get the hang of balancing, we can put the pedals on and you can ride it like Bella rides her bike.
Yeah.
But you can put things
Well, I
in
can do
here.
it on
look.
my own. I can do it on my own.
Of course you can.
What do you think is at the back, Susan? Look.
Sweet for Dolly.
Dolly or Bunny.
Oh.
Dolly already wants to go in it.
Do you love it, Zaz?
Dolly! Oh, Tinky Bell. She wants to go.
I don't think she's going to fit.
Tink.
I have a feeling there's more to the series.
She wants to go.
Do you think, darling?
Yeah.
Oh, Dolly needs to go in Zara's bike. Here she
The
is.
first for this.
Oh, wow. You love my
So I look at more. I suggest I
Oh. Does Dolly like having a ride in that seat?
I think Tinkerbell likes flying upside down. Maybe it could be like Maria when she goes like Cinderella on a bike.
Oh, that's a really good idea. That's a really good
Do you
idea.
mean like Sound of Music?
Can you sing Doe Deer on that bike?
Doe deer, a female deer, rage what goes on. Me, a name I call myself, far a long, long way to run. So we need a pile of bread that will bring us back to Doe, oh, 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 Doe.
That was beautiful.
Wait a minute, darling. Wait a minute, darling. I want my crocodile. Wait a minute there, darling.
Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's grey outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. How come the trees gets undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind?
Zara, what's it like to be 4?
I know. Amazing.
Amazing.
I know
I'm
for
so
Zaza.
glad.
I know for Zaza. Amazing because she likes having me.
I can't. And what's your favourite present?
Well, I'll still have you when I'm 5.
Of course, but which is your favourite present?
Okay.
Tank. She's lovely. And you were lovely. I can't believe my youngest baby's 4.
Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes. Until winter comes.
Okay, guys, shall we watch Zara's birthday interview with the 4-year-old?
Yeah.
I do these little interviews with them for each of their birthdays to kind of catalogue where they're at. Spoiler alert, Zara's is quite entertaining. You did decide to answer a lot of it in mermaid language, didn't you? Yeah, that's mermaid language. Can we have a little sample of mermaid language?
I think it's just a bop.
Yeah. She was on top form that day, so if you haven't caught that video yet, make sure you check it out after you've watched this one.
It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder.
So everyone is going to get dressed now. Zara, come and tell everyone what you said about Mummy's t-shirt.
I like all of the prints.
I know, I like all the princesses too. So now, but everyone's got to get dressed into their proper clothes now. I think that needs to go up over your head. Shall Mummy help you? And what do you wear on your birthdays? What do you all wear on your birthdays?
Number t-shirt.
And so which numbers everyone got today?
Well, I got 4 and Johnny's
yeah.
got 9 and Bella's got 6.
For some reason, Dylan didn't want a 16. I didn't want a 37 either, funnily enough. So shall we all get dressed? Oh, Belle's looking gorgeous. Now, we have technically got homeschool today because it is Tuesday. But we're just going to do the basics today, aren't we, Belle? So you're going to do your Zooms. a little bit of basic stuff, but we're just going to do lots of playing. We're going to have a birthday party at lunchtime. I'm excited for that. I'm going to share Zara's birth story with you later, which is super dramatic. We are having a little homeschool compromise. I have got some work to do, so I am just going to do a couple of little bits. They are going to just do the bare minimum today. We're going to do some, they've got some like online games and stuff that they are set by school, some stuff on reading eggs, I think Prodigy or Mathletics or whatever, you get set stuff on as well, don't you? So they're just going to do that, just the bare minimum. We're not going to bother with worksheets and all that today. We're going to bin that off and kind of call us on the inset day. And then just once they've done that, and they are going to do your Zooms, you are going to do your live lessons with your teachers, aren't you? But we're not going to do setting up homeschool in the dining room like we normally do, because we're just trying to differentiate it a little bit. Feel so guilty, don't you, when you're having birthday in lockdown? It's like, how can we make it a bit different? So we're just going to keep it pretty basic. The girls have got their number t-shirts on underneath, but I wanted to change into costume. So Zara is Jasmine. Which Jasmine? The pink one. Zara's convinced that they're like different characters whenever they wear different dresses. So that's the pink dress, Jasmine. Bella, who are you, darling?
Bo Peep.
Bo Peep. Very gorgeous. And they have got their headphones on. You guys did want me to report back on what I thought of the headphones, because I bought some recently because I was so fed up from getting tangled in wires and stuff, and I'm thrilled with them, to be honest. They were not expensive, and it's so much easier than the wires. Oh, was it? Okay, well you do that then. You do that. What are you doing, Will?
Oh, I'm playing Prodigy.
Prodigy, which is like
something from the frozen block.
Maths, but like an adventure or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's something that he's asked to do from school.
There's a frozen something. I want to get
a frozen something.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's like a mystery.
Right, I am going to turn on my computer, just do these little bits that I just can't get away with ignoring for today. And then we shall continue with the birthday celebration. The girls are watching a Tinkerbell movie on Disney Plus because Zara wanted to show Tinkerbell her movie, didn't she? So where's Tink? Is she watching it? Oh, Bella's got Tink. Oh, is she enjoying the film?
Yeah.
I'm so glad. Okay, so you guys watch that. I am going to start prepping some stuff for the party. But very first, I just wanted to show you this. If you watched our last home renovation update, you'll know I was looking for something to hang on there. And as Valentine's is coming up, I thought, so what do we think? I've got one for the hall and one for there. Thought that would do. Anyway, I'm going to get out some bits of party food now. Just trying to make it, stuck in lockdown. Lockdown birthdays, looks like we're all getting one. Are a bit rubbish. At least when Dylan had his in the summer, we were allowed to have people come to visit in the garden and the weather was nice and stuff, but it's just nothing now, isn't it? Bit pants. But never mind, we're gonna make the best of it. Keep smiling.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are? It really makes me wonder. It makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Oh, I just wonder.
So that's lunch kind of underway, prepared in the oven, whatever, ready for her birthday party. I thought I would take this opportunity to have a little chat and share Zara's birth story, which by far of the four is the most dramatic. If you've seen my fertility journey video, you'll know we had some difficulty conceiving. So after I had Bella, I wasn't on any kind of birth control or anything, I was still breastfeeding. And I had one period, which was weird because I never had those without medication, without Clomid to force myself to ovulate. And then a month later, I was pregnant, which was a miracle because that just didn't happen without medication and such. Anyway, fast forward to nearly Zara's due date. I was 37 weeks. I'd been in and out of hospital with preeclampsia, so it was just getting a bit worrying. There's a family history of preeclampsia going quite wrong. So went in to be induced. Now, just 2 weeks before the induction, I arranged a joint birthday party for William. Obviously, as you know, William's birthday was a couple of days ago, so I was actually going in to be induced the day after William's birthday. So I thought, right, we'll get his birthday over and done with, way before. So it was 2 weeks before. It was a joint birthday party, so I could share the burden because I was heavily pregnant and felt rough. Anyway, the day after William's birthday party, which we had a soft play, it was lovely, half the class came down with chicken pox. So I was like, ugh. Thought, hopefully, somehow, by some miracle, mine won't have contracted it. Anyway, Dylan had already had it, none of the others had. So fast forward, William had his birthday. Following day, I went in to be induced. My husband stayed with Bella all day. I had friends come in to be with me during the early stages of induction, some really lovely friends. One of them, we were doing ballet pliés in the hallway without anyone else watching, which was loads of fun. We just had such a giggle trying to make these induction meds work. We walked miles and miles around the hospital with lots of lovely friends, back when you could have people visit you in hospitals. Anyway, so first day, not a great deal happened in the day, progression of labour wise. That night, something felt like it was happening. I didn't want my husband to go home. They wanted him to go home. So he ended up sleeping. It was obviously February, freezing cold, or the last day of January at this stage. Freezing cold. He ended up sleeping in the car park because he didn't want to be too far away, because he knew that with my other labours, they went from like 0 to 90 pretty darn quickly. So he didn't want to go far away. So he slept in the car park. Nothing really happened that night. I was very uncomfortable, on and off, thought something was happening. It wasn't. All of the next day, everything pretty much died down again. Whatever, the meds had sort of started twinging, had just died off. He took the boys to school, I believe, and Bella obviously was still quite little. They came in and visited me. The boys came and visited me after school. But not much was happening. That night, I was on the phone to him. He was going to get the children put to bed, and my auntie was looking after them in the house. And I said, oh, do you know what? Don't even bother coming out. There's nothing going on. As I was on the phone, I was like, actually, maybe you should come. So he came. We had some food together. He brought me some food because I do not like hospital food. He brought me some food. We had some food together in the empty cafeteria, and then we just like walked around the hospital. They were trying to tell me nothing was going on. I said, look, I'm feeling really uncomfortable. They did eventually put us in our own room. All night I was having pretty severe contractions, but no progression was happening. My cervix wasn't dilating. If you've listened to my other birth stories, you'll know that I don't make a big fuss when I'm in labour. I did hypnobirthing a little bit with Bella and full on with Zara. So every time I felt a contraction, you're supposed to call it a surge, not a contraction. Every time I felt a surge coming, I did rainbow breathing. So you breathe in, the colour red, and then you breathe out and you got to think of all red things like apples, hearts, whatever. And you go through the rainbow, and then before you get to the end of the rainbow, the contraction's gone. So I knew that red, orange, yellow, possibly green were going to be a bit rough. And after that, you know, you're on your way out. I really responded to this because I like limits. I know where I am. So it gave me something to focus on. So every time someone came in to talk to me, my husband was like, if I was having a contraction, I'd just hit him in the leg, and like, that was the cue to be like, make whoever it is shut up. I'm not listening to them. I'm kind of in the zone. He'd say, don't speak to her. You can't speak to her. Then when I came out of it, I'd be like, you can speak to her now. She's back in the room. So this went on all night. There was one really lovely midwife, I remember. She actually listened to us. And what my husband was saying is, look, she's going to go, the baby's coming out, and the baby's going to be coming out, and you're going to catch it. So this very sensible midwife put a delivery cart thingy just outside my door. Anyway, then this consultant came in the morning. So I don't know what time it was, but it was daylight. And she was like, well, thing is, I think it's going to be a very long time. I was being induced at 37 weeks. So it was taking a lot longer than my others. I think it's going to be a very long time. And I just wanted to punch this woman in the face. She was being really sweet and really, but a bit condescending. And I was just like, please, I know I can't do this much longer. I know. And therefore, we're nearly there. I couldn't say this to her because I was just all I could do was glare, really. Doesn't feel like leave me alone. Within half an hour of that, I went, oh, water's gotta go, gotta push. My husband like banged the buzzer and then ran out into the corridor and went, it's now. They barely got my trousers off. A couple of pushes and I was holding it, honestly. Like, literally where I was, on the, not the delivery ward, on the just antenatal ward, I guess. And then it was like, oh, that was a bit quick. Ooh. We were home by lunchtime. It was very, very quick. I just wanted to get home to my others and everything seemed fine. She was fine. She was only 6.5 pounds. She was tiny. She was fine until 2 days later. So a couple of days later, I was lying in bed. I was actually lying in the single bed I had in Zara'S room because I'd been feeding her, and I was shaking, like violently shaking, and I was just like, I'm just tired, I just need to sleep, I just feel so rough, I just need to sleep. And I just thought it was sleep deprivation, which is ridiculous because sleep deprivation does not make you shake. I took some paracetamol because I felt so rough, and then it kind of eased it up a little bit. And a couple of hours later, I actually phoned my husband because I felt too rough to get up out of bed and go and find wherever he was in the house. I felt too rough to shout. So I phoned him, I said, something's not right. And he was just in the other room. So he came in, he took my temperature, and it was sky high. The only reason I'd actually bothered to phone him, if I'm honest, all I wanted to do was go to sleep. The only reason I bothered to alert him, because I had in the back of my head this preeclampsia. Now the symptoms didn't fit with preeclampsia, but in my foggy brain, I felt really foggy. I thought preeclampsia, or post-eclampsia, or eclampsia, whatever it would have been. So he phoned the on-call midwife, who said, probably just contact the GP on Monday. I think it was Friday night, maybe it was Saturday night, I don't know, it was definitely a weekend. And she was like, sort of, not my problem. He phoned the ward, they were a little bit not my problem, and then he actually phoned them back and said, look, this is serious, I need some help here, and you know, my wife's burning up, she's shaking. The receptionist said, look, I'll get someone to phone you back. One of the doctors phoned back and said, you need to bring her in now. What had actually happened was I'd had a little tiny piece of retained placenta that was poisoning me and causing sepsis. So luckily he really did push to get me in, to get me seen, thank goodness, because if it was up to me I would have just gone back to sleep. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to curl up in a ball and go to sleep. So thank goodness he was so sensible and he got me in. So obviously I disappeared in the middle of the night. I was hooked up to like IV antibiotics and things, feeling really rough. I had Zara with me, and the children woke up in the morning and mummy wasn't there, and they had chicken pox. So they couldn't come see me. I was being barrier nursed because they were worried about me spreading infection to the rest of the ward. It was all a whole nightmare. I spent a lot of time crying. So when I eventually came out, they said that they tested my blood and it was unlikely Zara was going to have it at all because I was breastfeeding her and I should have passed on my antibodies and things, which was great. So I felt fab about that. It was very traumatic. I felt very rough for a while. I felt very lucky to have got the care I needed, but very traumatic being away from the little ones when I'd never been away from them for more than the time it took me to labour before. It was a whole traumatic experience. Fast forward to when Zara was 3 weeks old and I noticed a little spot on her. So I phoned the GP. I was like, oh, little spot. It was out of hours GP. And they were like, oh, just because she's so little, just to be safe, bring her into out of hours. And they were like, just to be safe, we're going to send her up to Peds, just to be safe because she's so little. And then Peds said, just to be safe, because this is chicken pox. Yes, she only had one spot. And by the time sort of during the course of being there, it turned into like 3 spots. Just to be safe, because she's so little and we don't want chicken pox to go to the brain, apparently it can be really dangerous in little ones, we're going to give her 10 days of IV antivirals. So once again, in the middle of the night, within the first 3 weeks of my daughter's life, I disappeared. I'd been like ripped away from my children. I felt horrendously guilty for being away from them. Zara was fine, other than having to have all these awful IVs and things, which was very traumatic. She recovered fine, and eventually we're all fine, you know, happy ending, everyone's nice and healthy. So we did have a bit of a traumatic time, and I do think this kind of experience of having to like feel the guilt of leave my children be in hospital was why I've been so worried about COVID all the years. I've just been terrified of one of us being sent into hospital. But anyway, that's Zara's birth story. Moral of the story, guys, if you're worried, seek medical attention, especially if you are seeing signs of sepsis. Get it checked, it's important. Right, now to go and have Zara's birthday party.
I just wonder. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Ooh, it makes me wonder.
3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Zara. Happy birthday to you. And now blow again, just pretend. There we go.
Why? Why don't we try that again?
You want to try that again? It's
Yeah.
okay. Do you want to have another go at blowing it out?
But don't blow it out.
Do you want to?
First, don't blow it out first. Blow it out at the end when we stop singing.
You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine. But I can see that you don't realize. And that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style. The way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you. Can't you see
So we are now going to go out in the garden and have a go on Zara'S bike. So it hasn't got any pedals. We've just not put them on in the first place to make it like a balance bike. And when you get the hang of that, then we can put the pedals on. You can pedal like a big girl.
Well, I am already big girl.
You ready?
Yeah.
Should we go and help Zara? Come on then, let's go.
You, I know it's alright to read my mind, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, the way your body makes
Well, Zara, or should I say Aurora, because Zara is now wearing a lovely Sleeping Beauty dress that was delivered as another present from another family member. You've been thoroughly spoiled today, haven't you? So, what's the best bit being about your birthday?
That I got the Aurora dress.
The Aurora dress. Oh, right, okay. And you've been calling her Baby Tink, haven't you?
Yeah, I love to.
She's very, very lovely.
Baby
Shall we go and
Tink.
snuggle up on the sofa now and watch a Tinkerbell film? Or we could watch Aurora? Would you like to watch Sleeping Beauty or would you like to watch Tinkerbell? It's pretty difficult.
Tink.
I think we'll have a little snuggle up, and you've been so exhausted. I think you might need a little rest.
Well, I'm
Do you
not
think?
exhausted.
You're not exhausted. Maybe it's because you're full. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you've liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 7 p.m. Latest videos here. Another video you might enjoy is down here. Goodbye.